Hi Aries, welcome to your monthly readings. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. If you would like a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. For the month of September, I'm offering a special called the Sear, which is a reading that brings together both oracle and tarot cards. And I'll also still be doing the live messenger channeled messages, as I really enjoyed doing that and I received a good feedback. And that's a service that it's available through a $7 donation, in which you can choose an area of life in which you would like to receive that spiritual message. And if you would like to know any details about those or any other of my tarot services, just email me. Or if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do so by following the PayPal link, which is down below, and as well my Facebook and Instagram page. So Aries, I do feel like this month of September is quite interesting. I feel like many of you are about to start something new, something fresh, and something faded actually is pointed out here in terms of work, finances, or entrepreneurship. I feel like some of you have that entrepreneur kind of quality, acting upon your experiences strongly in the month of December. Some of you want to change and turn around your life path dramatically. It's like the things you are doing and the things you are involved with so far, where you have been so far. I think that you want to change that around. You want to really have a different journey ahead in terms of business, in terms of activity, in terms of finances, in terms of what turns you on in life. I feel like you're not feeling excited, you're not feeling inspired. And so September might bring a very uplifting novelty here. Some of you are going to receive an offering of some sort, or you're going to go after those offerings in a very determined manner. Some of you are quite impulsive and on the go. It's like this Mars energy turning direct is really strongly with you, and you're in a go, 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 go mode. I feel like some of you are quite energized and inspired by that new direction you're being presented or being guided to pursue. And this will involve most likely a small trip or some sort of move, some sort of dislocation towards a place, an environment that brings that excitable spirit to you as well. There's a lot of excitement in your month. I feel like aside of you changing or not changing your career aspirations or something necessarily new happening, there's this shift in your energy that's about a much more youthful. I think that there's this vibration of youth with you, giving you a boost of confidence and happiness, like a very positive mindset to pursue the good things in life. I feel like your positive mindsets will open doors of opportunities to you as well. There's also this sense of excitable impulses, like you will feel in the moment. You will not necessarily plan too much. I feel like you will feel in the moment when the moment is telling you to do something, to act upon something or not to. Your instincts are sharp. Really listen to that gut feeling, because I feel like your gut is really telling you what you need to know in terms of when to do something or when not to do something. And I feel like you have already received a hint or an understanding of what this might be about. You do have two beautiful aces in your reading, which is the Ace of Wands and Pentacles. So they together really put a lot of focus into entrepreneurship, into wanting to create something different for your life, something that adds an element of vision and exciting creative expression to an opportunity towards abundance, or to open a new cycle of opportunity in your life that feels more abundant, that feels more entwined with what you deserve and what you look for in life. And I feel like you might be given this. It's like a hand of help, either from someone you know, or from someone you might cross paths with. I feel like some of you Aries have encounters as well in the month of September that might be quite interesting. I feel like there's this dynamic of chemistry within you and someone else. There's a lot of sparks, a lot of sparks and passion here being shown, and sexual attraction as well. Some of you might be encountering opportunities to hook up with others, in which there might be, again, a lot of chemistry, not only physically but also creatively. I feel like there's a lot of sparks going on between you and someone else. So you can be assisted as well in this new venture or new ventures you will be considering. I do feel like the Ace of Pentacles being in the soul position, you are filled with abundance during the month of September, and it's coming from inside of you. So what you are considering to do, the plans, the moves, where you want to plant the seeds, where you want to try your luck, I feel like you are being guided and led by spirit to do that. It's not just something, it might feel like it's something out of the blue for those that are not really spiritually attuned, but actually it's just what you're meant to do right now, or where you're meant to put those seeds to have them blooming into something different. I feel like, again, this has to deal with as well you entering a new cycle where maybe finances have been a long-term hurdle or a cross that you have carried, where maybe finances were a source of challenge or difficulty. I feel like you're about to leave that behind, that phase where maybe you had to worry with your survival, or where you have been living a lot in survival mode, or where you have been living it's like you have been living and outgrown that lifestyle, and now it's time to try something else. I feel like some of you, it's just the fact that whatever you were used to do or used doing stopped being it stopped carrying an amount of growth with it. It stopped being a fertile field, right? So now it's time to look for a new field where you can explore and do things and have a plenty harvest in return. I do feel like you don't want to it's like you don't want to miss out on anything. I feel like you're really focused on living life to the fullest during this month. You're quite daring as well. So you're not shying away from challenge, you're not shying away from competition, you're not shying away from risk-taking. I actually feel you are ready to go. Whatever this is, in which area of life you're feeling this energy of newness, you are ready to go, and you are conscious of that. The Six of Swords is you want to explore what's out there in the world, what's out there beyond your known reality, because in the known reality you have been facing some turbulence, you have been facing some issues, and now you want to try something else. You want to disconnect as well from the noise, from drama, from stress. I feel like you want to live a life that it's natural, like organic, like it's so, to go somewhere where it just feels right to be, or to be with someone who just feels naturally good to be with. There's this very natural element as well about you, where you're looking for the organic element in relationships, in work, in the way you relate with money, in the places you go to. You might be quite interested in being around nature, or places that just sync with what you're about. This is a very creatively interesting month. Very creatively interesting month. And I feel like there's this, again, sense of this wind of change passing by and you noticing it, even though it might be, because aces are potential. They're not yet concrete forms. So they are the potential, and you might be the potential of something just passing by you. And I feel like the majority of you will notice that and chase that. It might be that there's this, again, this wind passing by, and you will notice the direction. You will notice what is it telling you. So be open as well. Again, your gut, your senses are really here in tune with what you could discover during the month, that it's beneficial towards the change you want and towards the future you will be exploring. And then, being that the unconscious is the Two of Wands, maybe surprisingly you're not alone on this. Or this might be that you will join forces with someone to do something new and different. It could be a creative partnership, a business partnership. It could be that you are making plans to visit someone that's out there in a different location than you, or someone is planning to visit you. And this ends up, if this is about meeting someone, again, as I said, encounters, it's going to be fruitful. The fact that you might hook up with someone romantically, intimately, or just friendship wise is going to open your mind to explore possibilities that you wouldn't considered or you haven't considered yet. I do feel like for some of you, this Knight of Wands, it could be you, yes, but it could also be that, again, you're having a chance to have this adventure in your life with someone. I feel like this Knight of Wands for you is someone that it might just be or have a temperament that is as fiery as yours. So it could be another fire sign or someone with a fire quality about them, and this person is just as ready to go as you are. So it might be that there's this life-changing events, let's say, about to happen in terms of exploration of new things. That's a shared, I feel a shared journey. I feel like you will go with someone somewhere to try something. This could just be as well talking about a small trip or holiday or vacation that you're taking, that just the fact that you maybe live a little bit the places and environments you are used to, just that this connection from what you're familiar with helps you see that maybe have been settling for something, or maybe that you're not happy with where you are, and so it's time to change that around. So I hope you have a great month. Thank you so much for all of you that have been liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating to my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hopefully we'll see each other soon.